Yes, respected friends, here we are, like every day, trying to tune ourselves to the reality, the truth through the study of the great Upanishadic Shastras. Very beautiful, greatest, highest of the endeavors. By now, we must be very clear in this understanding, and accordingly, one side the gratitude towards the Lord, the Guru Parampara, who have somehow succeeded in bringing us onto this. Yes, we too have cooperated by not too much reacting with our ego and rejecting and resisting these blessings of them. Strong ego, we react and reject and resist to the grace of divine. The expression of that is not encashing the opportunity to study the Tattva Moksha Shastras. Luckily, in our case, that was not the case. That was our contribution that we did not react, we did not reject out of our ego. It is a sheer ego which rejects the Shastra Shravana Adhyayana. Apart from that, it is the continuous flow of the Paramatma Krupa, the Guru Krupa, that we are every day given this knowledge. With this so far heard, definitely there must be some certain understanding and conviction that what we are doing, called as study of the Upanishads, is truly rewarding, truly greatest of the endeavors. If this is understood, then our respect, reverence to this activity becomes more deeper day by day. Then we seek what's next step. Obviously, the next steps are after Shravana, the Adhyayana, the Manana, Chintana, then Drudha Avagahana, firm, convincing understanding. Then the question next step is the relentless sadhana, which takes us to the sadhya, the siddhi. May till that siddhi happens, we not stop anywhere because of any outer influences or inner influences. Once again, with gratitude, salutations, congratulations, wishes, and prayers, welcome you all, most wonderful sadhakas. We respect you, we value you, you deserve all that. Our seven sadhanas, Shanti mantras, Guru Parampara mantras, Sankalpa for our Adhyatmika Pragati, for Sanatana Dharma, Samrakshana Abhivruddhi, for Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragati. Then our Upanishad mantra Ucharana, Chandogya Upanishad, Prathamodhyaya, Prathamaha Khanda. Then of the same Upanishad, the Adhyanam, the last 10th mantra, in that the key to success, the secret of success, as per the highest of the authority called as Upanishads. This key secret to success is everywhere applicable, yes, yet we will apply it only for our spiritual success. यदेव श्रद्धया करोति विद्यया करोति यदेव विद्यया करोति श्रद्धया करोति उपनिषदा करोति तदेव वीर्यवत् तरम भवति. So pausing at every word, if you try to grasp it, here you can see the Shruti Mata, Guru Parampara have given the secret of success for us. Little more of that we study and try to conclude this 10th mantra as well as the first khanda to begin the second Khanda. Thus, the Guru Parampara's teachings continue. We have to come to learn those teachings. The Ishvara's creation continues. We have to know what we have to do and achieve for ourselves. Means here the classes go on, listen. There the life goes on, do sadhana and reach out the goal. When nothing stops for us, why should we stop for anything? We also should be on our path of our evolution. Right? Then we will have our Vedic chanting, then the Dhyana Puraka, Rishi Gayatri Mantrocharana, a little common sense thought. Yes, we are already blessed to be here. Let us be here in such a manner that we are blessed further and continuously and deeply and in a more greater manner. Welcome. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। छान्दोग्योपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्न शाश्वतसमूलनिर्मूलनपूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयाः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये सामवेदांतर्गत छांदोग्योपनिषदः श्री आद्य शंकर भाष्य सहित अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम सच्चिदानंद सांद्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्री देशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवगातिने। ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मेस्तु तदात्मनि निरते। ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। In fact, this one single shanti mantra straight away, like in that pipeline path, guides the jiva for ultimate. If he has got that subtlety, sincerity, purity, common sense to grasp. This Shanti Mantra says what you have to do and achieve. It is complete. It is so complete that any one word from it you cannot take away, nor any requirement to add one word. You know, in this, see that first portion, Apyayantu. Let there be Apyayanam Samruddhi of the entire faculties. Mama Angani, Vaku, Prana, Chakshu, Shrotra, Matho, Balam. Then Apyayantu, Indriyani cha Sarva. In the total personality management has come. Personality mastery has come. You have to understand all details of it and work out. Then the goal, Sarvam Brahma Upanishad. Was, this is the single pointed goal. We have not come for anything else, only this. Means, Maham Brahma Nirakuryam, Mama Brahma Nirakarot. Any other means, no other means. Only this means. Therefore, repeated. Anirakaranamastu, Anirakaranam me astu. But goal is clear, means are clear. Still, we cannot reach. Why? The qualifications are required. The mastering the faculties is required. Setting the goal is required. Mastering the faculties is different. Setting the goal is different. Knowing the means are different. Still, one more thing is required, qualification. The qualification is Tadatmani nirate ye upanishatsu dharmaha te mai santu te mai santu. That's it. The whole life is only this one for us to achieve. All else is a manipulation of the mind only to drown us, trap us. The one who understands it is ultimate, is the most luckiest. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti first to me. The me, Shanti, that the peace ultimate I have reached. Second Shanti is to the Lord who created me. Third Shanti is to the world in which I am there before and now and after. Earlier I was there to trouble the world. In between I was there to use the world. Now I am here to serve the world. But the world is Shanti, Shanta because of me. See that the completeness of this mantra, mind blowing only. Ah, the one who catches it is the most luckiest one. Om Atha Prathamodhyayah Pratamah Khandah Om Om Ityetadaksharam Udgitam Upasita Om Iti Udgayate Tasyopavyakhyanam Yesham Bhutanam Prithvirasah Prithivya Aporasah Apamoshadayorasah Oshadinam Purusho Rasaha Purushasya Vagrasah वाचः रुग्रसः रुचः सामरसः साम्नः उद्गीतो रसः स एषः रसानागं रसतमः परमः परार्थ्यः अष्टमः अयमुद्गीतः कथमा कथमर्क कथमत्कथमत्साम कथमः कथम उद्गीत इति विमृष्टं भवति वागेवरुक प्राणः साम ओमिति एतदक्षरमुद्गीतः तद्वा एतद्मिथुनं यद्वाक् च प्राणश्च ऋक् च साम च तदेतद्मिथुनम् ओमिति एतस्मिन् अक्षरे सगं सृज्यते यदा वै मिथुनौ समागच्छत आपयतो वै तौ अन्योन्यस्य कामम् आपयिताः वै कामानां भवते य एतदेवं विद्वान् अक्षरमुद्गीतमुपास्ते तद्वा एतदनुज्ञाक्षरम् यद्धि किञ्चानुजानाति ओमित्येव तदाह एष एष तदाह एषः एव समृद्धिर्यदनुज्ञा समर्थयिताः वै कामानां भवति एतदेवं विद्वान् अक्षरमुद्गीतमुपास्ते तेनेयं त्रयी विद्या वर्तते ओमित्याश्रावयति ओमिति शगंसते ओमिति उद्गायति एतस्यैव अक्षरस्य अपचित्यै महिम्ना रसेन तेन उभौ कुरुतः यश्च एतदेवं वेद यश्च न वेद नानातु विद्या च यदेव विद्यया करोति श्रद्धया उपनिषदा तदेव वीर्यवत्तरं भवति इति खलु एतस्य एव अक्षरस्य उपव्याख्यानं भवति Powerful, wonderful are the guidances in each of the mantra, again, complete in themselves at their own level, helping us to evolve. So, the whole theme is Om taken as Alambana for the Upasana. Om Upavyakyanam is going on. Never miss that topic in this first Khanda. First Khanda is telling us about the glory of the Om, glory of Pranava, glory of this Udgita, so that we are convinced and start taking it for our Upasana Alambana, which we have already started. Today is already more than 60 days over. So each of the sloka right from beginning beautifully tried to give us sufficient data, necessary and sufficient data for us to think and to the extent possible understand, accept and get convinced about the Mahima of the Om. Right? In the latest topic, when in that mantra, Tenayam Trayi Vidya Vartate, while the Bhashyam is given, or the mantra's meaning by the Bhashyakara, it appeared that karma is necessary to get the phala. Then the doubt cropped up in the disciple's mind. If karma is necessary to get the result, let me do the karma. Sufficient. What is the need of upasana? Isn't it? To that point, the Shruti Mata's answer is of highest order but little subtler. Unseeable it is to be felt more inside. Through various examples of the scriptures, we have to understand it, and by our own experimentation and a result, we have to understand this subtler thing. Earlier also it happened to us, we experimented and we got the result. Now also you can experiment and you will get the result. Then only you have to see to believe it, sort of thing. Right? There the clarity is given first of all by the Shruti Mata to this question as an answer. What is the question? Why the knowing of all this glory of Omkara and then doing the Upasana? It's a time waste. Let me do the work. No need of Upasana at all. Okay. The mystical answer to this, only a very sublime intuitive intellect alone can grasp it, starts from here. First of all, Nanatu Vidyacha Avidyacha. Be clear about it. These two are totally of different levels and grades. Nana means totally different. Nana means of different levels and grades. The avidya doing the things mechanically. The vidya doing the things wholeheartedly with the upasana, bhavana, upasana bala, upasana samarthya, upasana feeling. So avidya means doing the things mechanically. Vidya means doing the things not mechanically but with wholeheartedly. Just at our level to understand, we are employing the words. Examples plenty are given. Then some places we have to be egoless and liberal to understand such things, to accept such things. When we are egoistic and biased and not liberal, we will never understand the newer things, higher things, greater things, nor we accept them. We get stuck up because of our own ego. For example, as we give thousand examples, that you give salary to your servant mechanically. It is avidya. That he has worked and that was the bond that this much salary I agreed to, I gave. It's an avidya. But add vidya to it, है ना? A proper cover में रखे, उसके साथ दो चार फल देकर, उसको कोई मिठाई डब्बा देकर, depending on your capacity, isn't it? One nice dress also you gave. Even if they are not there, extra thing added, with love, respect you gave. Everything counts. All of that has nothing to do with the actual giving salary. By giving salary, work ends definitely. Definitely. But the added things when you do, Hannah patting on his back, saying few words that yes, 1 month you have worked hard, I was observing you, you were serious and sincere. So here vocally you are appreciating him. By looks, you are just extending your gratitude. By touch also, you are extending your love. Isn't it? When it is done, these are all not gross things. There is no such transactional, there is no such a deal between you and him while he is appointed. All these things are not written there in that deal, isn't it? But when you do it, you yourself, first of all, feel happy or not. He also will feel happy or not. Then the bond grows or not. Think about it. Then you will have no fear now कि भाग जाएगा कर. He will also have no fear that ये remove करेंगे मुझे करके. Then for such long time, as long as this is maintained, he is there to serve you, you are there to take care of him. That is called Viryavattaram. Extend it everywhere throughout life. Now, this cannot be shown, seen, this cannot be scanned, this cannot be any way in a computer, cannot be seen that. Or in your technological way, those things cannot be seen right now. Maybe after 50 years, the science may develop such subtle apparatus or rules or laws or whatever the technology which may even indicate every of the emotion, maybe in a vibration form or maybe in any of the uh, physically seeable form. The science will develop, it only will show, but the experience is personal, na? So explained nanatu vidya cha avidya, everywhere it is. As we gave plenty of examples, you are planting the plant, you are cleaning the house, you are going to the guests or going to the hosts as guests or attending to the guests when they come home, when you are going to bless the couple who are getting married or a child's birthday or a graha pravesha. Wherever we go, our own profession, our own business, and in the business dealing with co-workers or partners or subordinates or customers whatever it may be. One, everything in this world can be done with avidya, it will give result. But when you do it with vidya, it will give better results. You know, any relation, the doctor patient relation, the lawyer client relation, क्या क्या नहीं कह सकते आप. Even the upasanas, mechanical upasana, avidya, doing with heart vidya. This class mechanically coming, avidya. It's a doing. You come, you do come, I do come every day. It's a doing, mechanical. But add the vidya aspect to it, isn't it? The upasana feeling to it. Vidya means upasana, isn't it? There's totally different flavor when you attend a meeting, any type of meetings, convocations. Everywhere doing the things mechanically is different from doing with upasana, a parliament session. When you go with avidya mechanically and do things with ego and all, it's different from that vidya. I am a member of this. Whatever I am, whether in opposition or ruling, it's all secondary. Primarily, my presence should help the nation, isn't it? That's vidya. That is upasana. Such a beautiful how everything is example in this life. We have explained first sentence, nanatu vidyacha avidyacha. Okay. Mm. Krishna Vasudeva. Mm. न एवं यस्मात् नानातु विद्या च अविद्या च भिन्ने ही विद्या विद्ये तो शब्द पक्ष व्यावृत्त्यर्थ पक्ष व्यावृत्ति मीन्स that person's opinion of not require no requirement of vidya is rejected. Vidya always adds beauty required. That is the meaning of nanatu vidya vidya. Now continuation. न ओंकारस्य कर्मांगत्व मात्र विज्ञानमेव. Omkara is not a mechanical anga of the karma of chanting and doing the yajna. Then what? Rasatama apti samruddhi gunavat vijnanam. Isn't it? Not only upasana angatva vijnanam, but rasatama apti samruddhi gunatva vijnanam. Vijnana means the glory of Om. Om is not a mechanical participant when we chant Om. In that uh, mantrocharana while doing the yajna, ashravayati, shagam sati, then third one is udgayat. Om is used for ashravanam, shamsanam, udganam. That time the Om's role is not only angatva, karma anga, that it is just to be added mechanically. No. Karma angatva vijnanam is not the complete vijnanam of the Om. Then what? ओम का दूसरे चीजें भी आपको जानना है, then your vijnanam about the Om is more, then you are utilizing the Om is for a better purpose, higher purpose. That's what we went on talking so far. What is that? Rasathama apti samriddhi gunatva vijnana. Vijnana means our understanding. Born out of it is our feeling. That the Omkara is rasatama, gunatva. Omkara is apti, gunatva. Omkara is samruddhi, gunatva. With this knowledge in you called Vijnana, employ the Om. Then it is not mere Omkara chanted mechanically. It is done with the higher feeling with the Omkara, about the Omkara. Isn't it? It is our mistake that we have never heard or we never understood. Therefore, we were employing Om mechanically. That's the meaning of ओंकारा केवल कर्म अंग मात्र नहीं है. What is the meaning of karma angatva of onkara? Only mechanically chanting. Then what else is om? higher than karma angatva is gunatva. What is the gunatva? The three gunas, not one or two. In this Upanishad. Other Upanishads, many other gunas also are told. All those gunas can be included in it, added or included. What are the three gunatas? Gunas? It is rasatama gunavan. Like that, we have to have vijnanam as taught here. Maintain it in your heart. From that, the respect for Om should be more. Therefore, it is no more mechanical only. Not karma angatva only, but our feeling of respect towards it because we have understood its guna. What is the guna one? The rasatamatva. Second is, it is apti gunatva. That vijnana we have to have. Maintain it in the heart. Then out of that, the respect should be there for the Om. Then the Om's prayoga in that yajna is not kevala karmangatvena mechanically, but it is with the feeling, the devotion, etc. Because the gunatva vijnana also we got. So the Om is karmanga, that is vijnana. But Om is gunavan, that is vijnana. Both are vijnana. But kevala karmangatva vijnanam of the Omkara is not complete vijnana of Omkara. Gunavatva of the Omkara is real vijnana. In that gunas, the three things that are told here are the rasatamatva, the apti, then the third one is the samruddhi gunatva. That feeling I have to have, like mechanically saying Krishna, Krishna. No, Krishna is Paramatma, Krishna is Sarvagna Shaktiman, Sarvaktiman, Sarvayamaga, Krishna is Dayamaya, Karunamaya, Krishna will bless me. No, when you have this Vijnanam, Gunatva Vijnanam of Krishna, then with that when you take his name or chant his any mantra or do the bhajan, kirtana, farak hai ki nahi? Then that's how when the people sing the bhajans, a subtle audience, a saintly type, he knows. Is he singing that only at the mouth level? Or is he singing it from the throat level? Is he singing it from the mind level? Is he singing that bhajan from the intellectual level? Or finally, is he singing it from the heart? Clearly pata chalta hai, isn't it? In that also another thing. Is he singing the song for himself? Or is he singing it for the audience? Or is he singing it for the Lord? The three possibilities. Very clearly you can see. ये अपने लिए गा रहा है. ये लोगों को खुश करने के लिए गा रहा है. Or he has lost himself and the people. He is only pleasing the Lord there. पक्का पता चलता है. When he is singing for the Lord, he never cares the appreciations, the claps. He will not say, दोबारा मतलब ताली बजाओ करके. No, he will not say. He will not expect for दोबारा गाओ. Isn't it? Life is to be lived with upasana attitude, not mechanically avidya. For life ko day by day, we have to add the gunas. That is the beauty of life. It is in our hands to understand that possibility, necessity, and in that only evolution. So, Omkara is not only the karma angatva, but therefore the karma angatva jnana about the Omkara is not sufficient. Omkara also is gunavatva. That gunatva jnana also of the Omkara we have to have. That is what we were going on seeing so far. So the rasatama of the guna samruddhi. Again, don't ask me what is rasatama. First rasa, then second is rasatama. So second is the more rasavan than the first one. Third is more rasavan than the second. That way, the eighth is rasa of the seventh one. When it is the rasa of the seventh one, seventh is the rasa of the sixth, and sixth is the rasa of five, etc. Therefore, the eighth must be definitely the greater than the greatest of all the rasa. Therefore, rasanam rasatamaha. And beyond that, there is nothing also. Isn't it? Like the second is Rasa of the first. But it is not rasa tama. Superlative you cannot use it for it because there is a third one greater than it. Like that, the seventh one is rasa of the sixth. But it is not rasa tama because there is the eighth one after the seventh. But after the eighth, there is nothing else. Therefore, it is a rasa tama. If there is a building of 10 stories, the seventh is not the topest because the eighth is there. Eighth is not topest, so ninth is there. Ninth is also not top, 10th. When you reach the 10th, it is the topmost rasatama because there is nothing beyond it. That is the feeling we have to have. Omkara is rasanam rasatama. Okay. Then what are the rasata definition given? It is given as three words. One, it's one only, but three. Gatihi, Parayanam, Avastambaha. Okay. Gatihi, Parayanam, Avastambaha. These are the three words, the meaning of the ras. Then the summary of all these three meanings is given another word. That if you carry that one, even if you don't remember this Gatihi Parayanam Avastambaha, that fourth meaning of this rasa, if you understand, that is sufficient. But that has to be understood. The fourth meaning is said as, or the fourth word employed to give the meaning of the word rasa is ashraya. So, rasaha, gatihi, parayanam, avastambaha is equal to ashraya. So, rasa has three meanings. Gatihi, parayanam, avastambaha. The gati, parayana, avastamba, all the three things mean one thing, which is familiar to us, the word called ashraya, support. And when you say it is a support, that means without that, this cannot be. Support ke bina, supported cannot stay, na? In that way, the ashraya of all of them is Omkar. Therefore, that is rasanam rasatamaha. So that rasatama gunatva, keep it in mind. Ashraya gunatva, keep it in mind. And what are the eight things? Don't ask me. Yesham bhutanam prithivi rasaha, prithivyaha apo rasaha, apam oshadaya rasaha, oshadhinam purusho rasaha, purushasya vag rasaha, vachah rug rasaha, ruchah samah rasaha, samnah udgita rasaha. Udgita is Prakrita Omkara. Prakrita means that topic which we are discussing, that which is in our context of discussion. So Rasatamatva said that guna, you add it. This Vijnana you must have. With that Vijnana, when you do the Omkara Prayoga, then it will give better results than mechanically chanting the Omkara. So the Purvapakshi says, anyway I am doing karma, it is giving result, and I am adding Om as Angatva mechanically. Enough? No, not enough. When you have the Om chanted with the Vijnanam about it, that it is Rasatama, Apti and Samruddhi, then it will have extra results, greater results. Second one, the Apti Gunatva, Sarva Kama Apti Samarthya is there in Om. Because Om has got in it Vak and Prana. Vak and Prana have the Rug and Sama. Rug and Sama have all the mantras. Mantras have all the karmas. Karmas have all the results. All the kamanas fulfilled. Therefore, that Apti Gunatva in the Omkara, that Vijnana we have to have. From that Vijnana, that faith, the feeling should be born. With that faith and feeling, that Om is employed in that chanting. So it's not only mechanical thing. It is not only karma angatva, omkara. Then what? That Om also has got not only karma angatva quality, but gunavatva quality also. That guna we have to know. Shruti Mata told, Gurus have told, we have to know. We have to feel that from within. That's why we said it cannot be shown. Right? Your love for your family, it cannot be shown. You feel it, that's it. I cannot see it. Whether you have love or hate, both मुझे नहीं पता. You only will know. So to my respect to the Om, after knowing its Gunavatva, that knowing Gunavatva is Vijnanam here. I only know that. You know yours. Like my devotion to my Guru, how will you know? Isn't it? Your devotion, how will I know? It's personal. So create your own personal affinity with Om by having the Vijnana of its Gunatva along with so far using it only as Anga of every of the karma which was mechanical. Third one is the Samruddhi Gunatva. Samardhita vai kamanam bhavati. The Samruddhi Guna by Anugnya. So not only Kamana Apti but Samruddhi also. Fully it gives Samruddhi, the Omkara. Omkara, therefore, Rasatama Apti Samruddhi Gunavan. That also Vijnana we have to have about Om. This is the essence of the thing so far we have seen. Okay. Next one. Tatha Abhyadikam. So, na Omkarasya Karmangatva Matra Vijnanameva. Then what? Rasatama Apti Samruddhi Gunavat Vijnana. Kim Tare? उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? If Omkara is also has its guna of rasatamata, guna of the apti, guna of the samruddhi, and I have the vijnanam of it, what difference it brings? What difference it makes? Kim tarhi? Answer is tataha abhyadikam. Therefore, that gunavatva makes the Omkara to be more greater than its mere angatva. So angatva se gunatva is always greater, no? Like somebody is a part of the committee, angatva. But he is also have got guna, both the abilities inside and inclination to serve that committee or the organization through the committee. Is there any difference or not? बताओ, mere अंगत्व, a part of it. कुछ लोगों को ना अंग बनाते हो for other reasons, but गुण है ही नहीं. Then he is only a bhoj there. That's why a king has to be very careful. He should not take anybody to be an anga only. Anga without guna is hands and legs being paralytical. And a paralysis वाला हाथ पैर रह के क्या फायदा? It's only bhoj only. What is greater, angatva or gunatva? Mere angatva won't helps completely. Gunatva is important. Tatahadikam. Tatahadikam is the new knowledge given to us if we don't have earlier. That more than being a mechanical part, we have to have the guna. Anywhere, like on this globe, as an anga. But if I have also the gunas, in which I feel for the entire globe or the universe or the nation or whatever, and I contribute, my presence is any day better or not? सोचो ततः अधिकम किम तर्हि अगेन ओके अधिक है तो क्या है कि ततः अभ्यधिकम तस्मात् बिकॉज इट इज अधिक द गुणत्व देयरफॉर तस्मात् तत् अंग आधिक्य अत because this gunavattva is adhika than the mere angatva tadanga adhikyat phala adhikyam yuktam iti abhiprayah. The phala will also be more. That is a logical conclusion. That is what is the opinion. Simple logical conclusion, because the gunatva is greater than the mere angatva. Therefore, with gunatva bhavana inside, the phala will be also adhika. Refer to all the examples given in the beginning. The servant example or your profession example, friendship example, everywhere. Gunatva is always greater than the rasat. Isn't it? Like somebody, when you message someone, only those emojis. The emoji or whatever I उसमें कोई मजा नहीं आता. But when you put some words there, isn't it? That is always better. That is gunatva. Because what the words convey, that emoji कहाँ convey करेगा पहले उसको meaning ही पता नहीं होता. And it can be both. We don't know what it is. We have to know it, and still it has possibility of misunderstanding. isn't it? Every emoji with never ऐसे कह रहे कि आशीर्वाद दे रहे कि हाय हाय कह रहे क्या कह रहे we don't know. That's why when you make words or write a message, always is gunatva or not. फल भी अधिक है. So the person reads it. How beautiful it is. Now, more beautiful than writing the words is a voice message. Because the words also have tendency of misunderstanding because the meaning of words depend on what the other fellow understands the meaning of those words, what he has got the meaning of it. So then you send a voice message, then it is more clear. Greater than that is you personally call, isn't it? When you call, the life is touching, no? The life in us. The living being is touching the other living being. In reading the listening to the audio voice, you are listening to the phone, not the person only, but not so conspicuous. When you talk one to one over the phone, how great it is. It's always greater. That is more gunavan deva phala adhikyam. Then the greater than that is what? When you physically meet and there एक दूसरे के आंखों में देखते हुए बात करते हो, that is the highest. You can see the gunavatva is increasing according to the phalatva is increasing or not. That's what we are giving the examples. Cooking the food and leaving it in the kitchen. Cooking the food and keeping it on the dining table. Then from the dining table, offering into the plate. And then watching and serving continuously, replenishing. There is gunavatva. Therefore, the phaladhikyata. Feel all these things. Our Omkara is not ordinary Om that we struggle to understand its glory still. लटकते रहते हैं अभी भी. He is the higher than the highest. There is no greater alambana than Omkara. Be convinced about it. Don't listen to 10 people. You have your conviction. इतना तो दिमाग होना चाहिए. उपनिषद टेलिंग उससे ज्यादा और कौन बोल सकते हैं आपको? उपनिषदिक ऋषि से ज्यादा कोई बोलेंगे क्या? You are all Purana Itihasa rishis are lower than Upanishadic rishis. Upanishad is the highest. That Upanishad rishi says Om is the alambana to be taken up. Finish. No, but I love Purana Itihasa. Arre, that rishi, what he told you, did it. Uska phal hi, you are given the higher one. And you are not made to get stuck up at Om level. Om is not goal again. Through the Om, Upasana, having got the Antakara Shuddhi, we reach to that Brahman which the Om represents. Or of whom the Om is Pratika. ओम के आपको रोकें कहीं नहीं रोकेंगी उपनिषद आपको. बाकी सब पुराण इतिहास आपको कहीं अटका देते हैं. They'll be binding you even to their own lokas. The Vishnu will bind you to the Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha is only Vaikuntha. It is not Kailas. What खूबियां कैलाश में है तो वैकुंठ में नहीं होंगी. What खूबीज are there in Vaikuntha cannot be in Kailas also. So they are all limited lokas. Only Brahman is infinite. Isn't it? That's how Upanishad alone gives us the infinite. Keep it in mind. Now, next one is what? Guna adikyat phala adikyatvam yuktam iti abhiprayaha. Okay. Trustam hi loke. Example is given. Ki vanik shabarayoho padmaragadi mani vikraye. Vanik is there, the Vyapari who is well versed, experienced, knows everything about gemology. Other one is Shabaraha. He doesn't know, but he got that stone. For both of them, that Padmaragadi Mani Vikraya Samaya, when they have to sell this Padmaragadi Mani which they got, Vanijaha Vijnana Adikyat Phala Adikyam. Vanijaha for this Vanik. Vanik is a Namavachak. Vanijaha is Shashti Tatpurusha. For this Vanika, Vanijak of him, for him, sixth one. Gunadikyat or Vijnanadikyat Phaladikyam. He knows more about the jump, therefore he gets more cost. So that fellow gave the Haritagi example. Very emotion wala. He gives the diamond example. Interesting. याद है ना वो हरिते की एग्जाम्पल बहुत दोनों को इमोशनल हो जाएगा विरेचनम he said but here the case is different. Manik has got the vijnana about the money, therefore phaladikyam, he gets it for more cost and all that. He'll get more money while selling it. हो गया. Next one, tasmat, therefore throughout life learn the secret of success in every endeavor, and our endeavor is spiritual. What is that? यदेव विद्यया करोति श्रद्धया करोति उपनिषदा करोति तदेव वीर्यवत्तरम भवति. है ना? This can be the slogan for the entire country, every department. I think one of the departments must have taken up this for their quotation. कौन लिया नहीं याद नहीं मुझे, कोई लिए होंगे, नहीं है तो आप ले लो and write it in bold words. It is applicable everywhere. It's Shankara Bhashya and its applicability for the Brahma Prapti is different. That's our main goal. That we don't compromise. Same time, this sentence is universally applicable everywhere. Now we have to understand what is the meaning of the word Vidya, what is the meaning of Shraddha, what is the meaning of Upanishada. We have tried to understand yesterday through the Bhashyakara's Bhashya. Let us enjoy. Saying it once more. कि यदेव विद्यया, विद्या means विज्ञानेन युक्त सन karoti karma. So karoti means karma karoti. Vidyaya means here vijnanena yukta san. The vijnana means the vishesha jnana. One is samanya jnana, another is vishesha jnana. In that vishesha jnana, the gunas are there. The guna aspect, the glory aspect. So, yadeva vidyaya means vijnanena. With the knowledge of it and the guna of it. है ना? Like the roads and buildings department has to lay the roads. So, the how to lay the roads is jnanam. Vidya means jnanam. But these roads, when I lay here, thousands and thousands of people travel. Okay? And all of them have to be safe. Therefore, I should not compromise with the quality of that road. That extra feeling inside is called Vijnanam. You know, you can lay the road with all the rules, but feeling अंदर है मानो कि छोटे बच्चे जाएंगे, यंगस्टर्स जाएंगे, बूढ़े लोग जाएंगे, बीमार लोग जाएंगे, ambulances go there, army people travel there. No, variety of people travel, the men and the women and all of them. So, which are the vehicles which travel? Keeping all of that in mind when the roads are laid, you know, in their breadth also, in their strength also, along with service road if required. You know that the speed breakers required, the zebra crossing. इस सबको मिलके विज्ञान कहते हैं. Everywhere it is so. Jnanam, samanya jnanam. Vijnanam, the vishesha jnanam in which gunas will come. You know, then the roads will be like the roads of all countries in the world. वहां कोई भी रोड नहीं डालते हैं, वहां जान लगाते हैं. They don't do any work in foreign countries. Then they give life to that work. That is how they are so beautiful, those people. In India, work they don't do, जान लेते हैं. There the doctor gives life. यहाँ takes life. मरने दो मुझे पैसे मिलना है. There he gives life. He is available 24 hours. Any emergency case, phone करो 10 minutes they are there. If anywhere means how much alert they are all there. That number is there if you call them anything. It is a pregnancy emergency go, accidental emergency go, whatever it is, they are there with all the equipments. India was like that earlier, not now. Never only be satisfied with the glory of Bharata of the past. What are we doing now, present? इसी हमेशा मेरा भारत महान पहले की बात की तो फिलहाल क्या कर रहे हो? Now we are the ones who are living in this country. What's our contribution? By the way, is it jaan lagana? They won't make a garden. I know jaan laga. That's why you see the beauty. तो यहाँ भी देखो, there is no jaan. लगाते ही नहीं, जान लेते हैं. The other day, see that new airport has begun, and after the Prime Minister inauguration went away, everybody took the plants to their house. देखो, selfishness and all of that. विद्या करो, you know, like professors or educational institute or total education department itself. See the neat paper leak and all. पूरा देश को हिला है ना. Government is in the threat now in the next elections. Unless something highly intelligent, drastic they do, it will have a big influence. Isn't it? You cannot be inadvertent in such cases. Especially when the other side, the Shatrus are so much looking for an opportunity. Shatru Shesham. You cannot do that Mukta Bharat. Shatru Shesham is there, then they try. Education system, the whole debate, how they have to think, plan, and execute. No, तो you won't get out of the schools and colleges such well sculptured students, well modeled students, ideal students. You have to see that 25 years बच्चे कॉलेज से बाहर आ रहा है 20 years वो पूरा finished product होना चाहिए. That's how the education has to be made. Those days गुरुकुल में गुरु को यहाँ भेजते थे. Guru knows in and out of how to mold this fellow to be useful to the world and to himself. He used to train. So yadeva vidyaya means vijnanena, karoti means karma. So any karma done mechanically is one thing. Jnanena is another thing. Vijnana is another thing. ज्ञान इज द मियर नॉलेज. वो भी नहीं होता आजकल इंडिया. सब लोग अंधेरे में तीर मारते रहते. इवन द प्रोफिशिएंसी ऑफ द थिंग्स आल्सो. देन विज्ञानेन एडिंग ऑल द गुणास. Isn't it? Vijnanena. Enough? Go to the next one. Yadeva vidyaya means vijnanena karoti karma. जो भी कर्म विज्ञान से किया जाता है विद्या. सेकंड इज श्रद्धया करोति. देखो when vijnana is there the gunas are added, obviously the devotional aspects will come. The devotional aspect is called upasana. When then upasana buddhi comes in my life, in my heart, naturally the thing which I do will be with highest of the involvement, highest of the precision. That feeling inside that I have to do with full involvement, with highest precision, is called as Shraddha. And Shraddha again two types. Shraddha can be external influential, Shraddha can be internal influential. Internal influential is because of Vidyaya, Vijnanena. श्रद्धा कैन बी एक्सटर्नल इन्फ्लुएंस मीन्स व्हाट. अब कोई हॉस्पिटल में कोई मिनिस्टर एमएलए दाखिल हुआ तो मिनिस्टर है भाई, नहीं तो मेरा नौकरी जाएगी. देयरफॉर विथ ऑल श्रद्धा एज ए डॉक्टर आई टेक केयर. दिस श्रद्धा इज नॉट इंटरनल, इट इज बिकॉज आउटर फियर. बट डन विथ श्रद्धा, आउटर फियर, his job will go away or promotion will come, whatever it is, if I take care of him. When you have the inner Shraddha, then you don't care whether it is MLA or minister, an ordinary person. You will have same type of full attentiveness in doing that operation or whatever treatment. That internal Shraddha we always have to have. That internal Shraddha comes because of Vijnana. In that Vijnana, V word is important. V means Visheshana. Visheshana means gunas. Isn't it? The guna. You know. Then again, I can extend this topic so deeply, micro, minute level that यही topic पे 10 दिन बोल सकते, isn't it? The one who has got internal Shraddha, he focuses. This Garib fellow, nobody is taking care of him. When I take care of him and I really treat him, cure him, the joy in his heart expressing through the eyes out of gratitude is the success of my life. When you have that feeling, that is different. Then the outside when the MLA minister comes, डरते डरते करोगे फिर एक्सपेक्ट करोगे कोई प्रमोशन मिलेगा कि नहीं, मैं इनके लिए किया या रिवार्ड, वो लोग चले जाते विदाउट वन केयरिंग. बट दिस केस इज सो ब्यूटिफुल, नो? दैट इज कॉल्ड विद्या. सो यदेव विद्यया करोति विद्यया विज्ञानेन करोति कर्म. सेकंड इज श्रद्धया करोति. सो व्हाट इज श्रद्धया? श्रद्धाधानः च सन्. Once that love comes inside, then with full Shraddha we are involved. Shraddha here means the liking. Shraddha means love. Shraddha means प्यार से करना उसको. Again, this Shraddha also cannot be explained in words. The higher definitions of Shraddha, borrowing from other Shastras, yesterday we have seen. Today we are not touching that. Here only simple meaning we are giving to Shraddha word. Shraddha is love. Shraddha is liking. Because you have Vidya, you have the Vijnana, you have the knowledge, the glory of it. है ना? In the earlier example, again the improvement can be in the explanation is, if I take care of this minister who is responsible for such a big department and thousands of people, that will be my great service. Then again that is internal Shraddha only, positive Shraddha. Where ego is not involved, all that is positive Shraddha. When selfishness is not involved, that is a positive Vijnana and Shraddha. So Shraddha means Shraddha Dhanascha, San. Shraddha Dhana. So love. And is there anything to say after this? That where there is love, the performance is always wholehearted and perfect. How many examples I have to give you? जहाँ प्यार होता है वहां जो करने की बात होती है अच्छी तरह. अगेन जितना प्यार उतना अच्छा. मैक्सिमम प्यार तो मैक्सिमम वे ऑफ बेटर वे ऑफ डूइंग द थिंग्स. श्रद्धा धानश्च. And you can see the gradation at home. When there is more prema, that day the tea or coffee are done better. Other day थोड़ा कम है प्यार तो lower level में. The third day और कम है प्यार तो mechanically does. Fourth day और कम है तो बोल तू बना ले. Mind's moods keep on changing. एक दिन overwhelming love towards the wife कि उस दिन तो you do everything for her. The other day so much that she will have to do everything to you. This is how it happens. So wherever, that's why Yadeva. Yadeva means whenever and whichever the activity. These ingredients are there, then that activity that day will be perfect. Throughout the life, in every activity you maintain them, then every action is perfect. That's how you have to connect it. So Shraddhaya Shraddhadanascha San. San means being Shraddhadhanaha. You know the glory of it now, then you love the profession. When you love that work, in that love, there are no excuses, no justifications, no tirednesses, no procrastinations. Isn't it? Not looking for any other perks, etc., or any appreciations. Like if I love my Upanishadic satsang every day, nobody need to tell me or appreciate me. Or why क्या जरूरत है? वो स्टेज गया है. You well, who cares? I love my Shruti Mata. Whether you listen or not, come or not, It is your दिमाग, नहीं है तो मैं क्या करूं? I am not here worshipping, or I am not responsible for your intellect and convictions and all. Why should I bother? I love my Shruti Mata. I respect her. I'll talk that every day. That's it. When this Vidya is understood, that Shruti Mata is the only one which is reminding me the truth every day. But for her grace, I would have been totally lost. Not that now I'm not lost, but totally lost. Now at least there is everyday support for me to gain myself back from getting lost. I know the Vidya. Therefore, I will have that Shraddha. That Shraddha, when it comes, that love. Shraddha and love are same. When the love comes, you won't spare any efforts. No stone left unturned. Wow, mast, mast. So Shraddhaya Shraddhadanascha. Third one is what? Yedeva Vidyaya Karoti Shraddhaya. Third one is what? Upanishada. Upanishada means Yogena Yuktaha. है ना? Here, Vidya is intellectual knowledge. Shraddha is the love in the heart. At the same time, there should be the clarity of the steps to be followed. And the clarity of the steps to be followed, and then the control of the faculties to follow those steps. Isn't it? Finally, कर्मेंद्रियों से हमको करना है. So they have to be in my control. Isn't it? And the clarity should be there how to do it. So with the controlled faculties, with the clarity of how to do it, doing it called as Upanishada. Here Upa means nearby. Ni means Nishchay Rupena. Sada means stabilized there. Sada means sitting there. So all my faculties are in my control. I know the steps to follow. It is Upanishad. I love that work. It is Shraddha. I know the glory of it. It is Vidya. So Vidya makes me understand the glory of it, which subsequently creates the Shraddha, the love and liking for me in that object, in that work. With that Shraddha, having controlled all my faculties, knowing exactly how to do with all precision. When I do it, it is called Upanishada. Instrumental case. Karot. Whoever he may be with these three things, whichever the work he does, Tadeva, that and that alone, Viryavattaram Bhavati becomes greater in its result. What is Viryavattaram Bhavati? We see Viryavattaram means Avidvat Karmanaha Adhika Phalam Bhavati iti. The Viryavattarata means the karma done with avidya. More than that, this will give result. This type of karma. And the Vichitra baat kya hai na? The Shraddhaya, Yadeva Vidya Shraddhaya Upanishada Karoti, and Viryavattaram Bhavati, the best result. It can be for the highest purpose of you are reaching the Brahma Vidya, or you are reaching to the Ishvaras, your Ishtadevatas Loka, and the same these three things employed even to destroy the world also. A group of terrorists, when they understand these three principles, they will be successfully doing their action of that terrorism. That's what they are doing. Vidyaya. Here the Vidya means they know the knowledge of it. Shraddhaya, they love the terrorist work. Then Upanishada, itna precision ke saath. With all the things keeping in their control and all of that. You know, that the Twin Tower blast with the two flights, which happened in US 2009-11, जो भी कहते हो मेरे को क्या याद. See that अब उसका तो अमेरिका वाले ने छुपा दिया, लेकिन it is such a sheer failure of their intelligence or not, that thousands of people died, those towers have collapsed there. अपना बोस्टिंग करने वाला अमेरिका कि हम इतने महान है वगैरह, वो ज्यादा पब्लिसिटी नहीं किया, नहीं तो वो सरासर भेज देते उनका. बट दैट एस्पेक्ट चलो यू लिव इट. दैट इज देयर लव फॉर देयर कंट्री, नॉट लाइक आवर इंडियन स्टूपिड्स वेयर इवन स्मॉल लिटिल मिस्टेक्स हैपन, दे ग्लोरीफाई एंड बेइज्जत करो अपने देश का. That way of coffee we have. They other countries don't have that. They sort it out internally. Externally, in front of other countries, they don't insult their nation. Our national people, the so-called big ministers, वही बेइज्जती करते रहते हैं अपने देश का. By the way, that's not topic. The topic is the other side. The fellows who have successfully have done that, how much Vidya and Shraddha and Upanishada they must have done. That they accomplished it, isn't it? Now after that, while taking the revenge, whoever is the mastermind, though it took 10 years for them to eliminate that fellow, but in that also there is again Vidya, Shraddha, Upanishad. So, whereas then the worst work also to succeed, these are the things implied. Higher than the highest work also can be achieved only with these three things. That's how the key to success is Vidyaya, Shraddhaya, Upanishad. Vidya is intellectual knowledge and conviction, Shraddha is the love born out of it, then Upanishad is having all faculties in control and knowing the full mechanism of how to operate and exactly operate. Operational skills and apparatus skills. Practically, like in the borders. Vidya he has got. Mera Bharatman, I have to serve my nation. That's why he joined the army. Shraddhaya, he loves. Therefore, he is ready even to sacrifice his life. He is happy when he is posted in borders anywhere. अलग ही दिमाग के होते हैं आर्मी वाले. उनको समझना मुश्किल है और दे आर नेक्स्ट टू सेंट्स. देश के लिए लाइफ रेडी टू सैक्रिफाइस. पता है उनको कभी गोली लग सकती है, ये उनको नमस्कार ही करना है बाबा. आई रेस्पेक्ट देम. द थर्ड वन इज they have to know all the equipments, how they work, and at the time of working they have to be precise there, exactly to the target. That's called as Upanishada. Karoti. Okay. Tadeva karmam. Upanishada means yogena yuktaha. Yogena yuktaha means yoga always is the control of sense organs and control of the mind. So endowed with the controlled senses and mind and knowing precisely exactly what to do and doing that alone is called yoga, Upanishada. But that you will know when you have love, called Shraddha. But love will you have when you have Vidya, the Vijnanam about it. In the Vijnana, the Samanya Jnana and Vishesha Jnana. Tadeva Viryavattaram Bhavati is equal to Narayana. विद्वत् कर्मणः अधिक फलं भवति. अविद्वत् कर्मणः अधिकतरं फलं भवति. वीर्यतरम अविद्वत् कर्मणः अधिक फलं भवति. Now Shankara Bhagavan gave some shows his kindness to explain कि विद्वत् कर्मणः वीर्यवत्तरत्व वचनात्, है ना, the vidyaya shraddhaya upanishada, when it is done the result is वीर्यवत्तर, superlative degrees added to it. That means what? Avidushaha api karma viryavadeva bhavati iti abhipraya. Therefore, without the Vidya, Shraddha and Upanishad, the karma cannot be done, it won't give results. That is not said. But it won't give the spectacular results. Therefore, by saying this, what he says, don't wait for Vidya, Shraddha and Upanishad qualities to come in you for doing the work. Keep working. At the same time, once you start working, don't work mechanically. Add Vidya, Shraddha, Upanishad to it. Therefore, by saying this, what is said? First of all, Nishkarmata is not encouraged. Non-performance is never encouraged. You have to work. Anyway, when you are working, work with the best of the perfections. Perfections are Vidya, Shraddha, Upanishada. So without Vidya, Shraddha, Upanishad also, the result will come. That means you don't give up the work, keep working. When you are anyway working, why don't you do it perfectly? So that's the meaning of it. Ki vidvat karmanaha viryavat tarat vachanat avidushaha api कर्म वीर्यवदेव भवति इति अभिप्रायः. Even without that upasana bhavana also, the karma will give success. So we are not denying it. Therefore, the summary is don't give up karma first of all. करते रहो और उसको अच्छी तरह करते रहो. Last paragraph. न च अविदुषः कर्मणि अनधिकारः. Just substantiating कि the one if he doesn't have the vidya and Shraddha and Upanishad, he is not fit for karma. ऐसा नहीं कहे. कर्म तो यंत्र भी कर रहे. So na avidusha with karmani anadhikara. So even though he is avidwan, still he has to do the karma. So na avidusha karmani anadhikara. How? Justification is in this very Upanishad. Aushastye kande. Then that Ushasti kanda when it comes, wherever it comes, in aage wale mein, 10th khanda of this very first chapter, Aushastye kande. This first chapter has got the 13 khandas. In the 10th khanda, the Ushasti khanda will come. In the Aushastya khande, Avidusham api artvijya darshanat. There is a mentioning of the Rutvika who was doing the yajna without the vidya also. Here vidya means that upasana, the shraddha in the heart. Aushastya khande, Avidusham api artvijya darshanat. तो इवन दो इज अविद्यावान फिर भी काम करेगा तो रिजल्ट आएगा ही. सो देयरफॉर कर्म में अनधिकार नहीं है किसी को. कर्म में अधिकार है, बट फॉर दैट कर्म टू गेट बेटर रिजल्ट ऐड विद्या टू इट. विद्या इज योर उपासना व्हिच हैज विद्या श्रद्धा एंड थर्ड वन उपनिषद. उपनिषद इज नॉट ब्रह्म विद्या हियर. उपनिषद योगेन युक्तः. देन रसतम आप्ति समृद्धि गुणवद अक्षरम इति एकम उपासनम. Rasatama, Apti and Samruddhi, three use, they are not three things told for three different purposes. It is only one thing only it is said. All the three at one go in the heart about the Omkara. Why do you say so? Madhya Prayatnantara Darshanatu. Because in between, again, the Prayatnata, the Karmatva is not mentioned. Hmm? Hmm. So, in between means what? First sentence is said. What is that? Omityetadaksharam udgitam upasita is said in the beginning only. Omiti udgayati tasya upavyakhyana. And the entire flow of the mantras. Upasita was said there. In between any other karma, is it added anywhere? It's not added, no? So that upasita goes on throughout the text. Therefore, though the three words are used, Rasatama, Apti, Samruddhi, they are not three things, it is one only. So, about the Om only, the Rasamtamatva, Aptitva, as well as Samruddhi Gunatva, we have to feel in the heart and then use that Om now with the Upasana Bhavana as Karmangatva, Adhikasya Adhikam Phala. So, having said so, why you are anyway doing the Yajna, Karma, यू आर चैंटिंग ओम देयर मैकेनिकली. उसके लिए मुझे एक्स्ट्रा कहने की क्या जरूरत है? वॉट एवर आई सेड सो फार इज अ डिफरेंट टॉपिक. द टॉपिक इज द महिमा ऑफ उपासना ऑफ द ओंकार. सो व्हेन आई एम एडिंग न्यू नॉलेज टू यू, डोंट क्वेश्चन इट विथ योर अर्लियर लेसर नॉलेज. प्रसंग उपासना का हो रहा है तो तुम कर्म के बाद क्यों ले आ रहे हो? कर्म का तो मना नहीं कर रहे, तुम करो. In that you use the Om as the Anga. That anyway you are doing mechanical. I am just adding to you the Mahima of the Omkara. Therefore, the Om will become a stronger alambana for you while doing it. It will give you better results. That's the last sentence. Ki anekaihi visheshanaihi anekadha upasyatvat. So many visheshnas are told, so many logics are told, in which Om Mahima is said. No. Therefore, Om is Upasya. उपास्यत्वाद खलु एतस्य एव प्रकृतस्य उद्गीताख्यस्य अक्षरस्य उपव्याख्यानं भवति. अरे in this topic the ओंकार महिमा for taking it as upasana alambana, that is the subject discussed. The karma aspect, you are anyway doing it. So therefore, बिना महिमा जाने, बिना उपासना भावना मैं कर्म करूंगा, अरे तुम कर ही रहे हो. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग अवे, यू आर डूइंग कर्म, आई एम ओनली एडिंग टू इट. Therefore, any karma is done with the Omkara as Alambana, it will give better result. And take Om as Alambana. And here the topic is about Yajna. That Om is taken as Alambana. Only it was mechanical Alambana earlier. Angatva Rupena. Now we are taking Omkara not only Anga but as a stronger Upasya Alambana because we have known all its glory. Now extend it not only doing the Agni throughout the day. प्रणव को आप साथ में ले लो, ओंकार को. It will empower you in doing everything better. Then it is not the end of it. How to utilize this Onkara Upasana in the next Khanda onwards, we are going to see. Big subject. Whole 13 Khandas of this chapter are Udgita Upasana only. The next one we will see Mukhya Prana is taken as Omkara and the Mukhya Prana Upasana is taught. Tomorrow all that introduction dekar, then the whole second Khanda padke, ek mantra ka. Like this we patiently study to the extent the Lord Gurus allow us, to the extent our abilities permit. And when we keep on doing, here the abilities grow, there the grace grows, leading to better study, leading to better understanding, leading to better inspiration, leading to better initiatives for the deeper higher sadhanas. And that is the only thing which we have to do. Okay, all else the others are taking care, isn't it? Thank you for your patience. Om 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 Purnamadah Shrutimatre Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. So today the time has been spent most of it for this only. In today's Vedic chanting, my dear friends, it is Oshadhi as well as what you call Gandharva Apsarasa related Suktam it is. Ana? A Vishesha, everything should be an Oshadhi to cure us from diseases every type as well as should empower us. औषधि का काम क्या है? बीमारी निकालो, इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाओ, शक्ति दे दो. So let everything in this world be an Oshadhi to us. The food we take, the water we take, the advices we take from others, the air we take inside, let all of that be Oshadhi, general thought. So that it should remove disease, it should strengthen me, it should create immunity and all. Second, Gandharva Apsarasas are here prayed for. And Vichitra prayer is what? Let these Gandharva and Apsaras be go away from me. Go away from me. Because they are the worst ones who tempt us for this and that nonsense. The Gandharvas tempt us for the Artha Purushartha. The Apsarasas tempt us for the Kama Purusha. And yesterday in you Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsi Dasji told us exhaustively all the SHRUTHIs. That was the ultimate topic. If somebody want to get rid of all that nonsense. Nothing better than that. Kya mast topic. Related to that is this Sukta. So let the Gandharva Apsarasas do not come in front of me to tempt me and distract me from the path of Brahman. देखो मत दुनिया को फंस जाओगे. हाँ, विषयाभिमुखम दृष्टवा विद्वांसमपि विस्मृति. आंख बंद ही रखो, बस अंदर के परमात्मा को देखो. Having seen Paramatma, while opening the eyes, prepare and open. What's the preparation? Whatever I am seeing after opening the eyes, everything is that Brahman only. Then only we are safe. Little bit here and there, the Maya will catch. After that, अब ठिकाना नहीं रहेगा हमारा. Just we are destroyed. These are all the higher things will come to our understanding and conviction as we keep on continuing our study of Upanishads, and I can guarantee you that by no other means you will get this conviction. as much guarantee that through Upanishad study every day, we will be given this clarity, conviction. Another guarantees. कोई रामायण भागवत कुछ भी पढ़ो, अगर उसमें उपनिषद सार नहीं है, वो भी फंसाएगा. When the Shastras themselves, with their Pushpitavani, take us away from reality, moksha, Brahma Vidya, what to talk about the other nonsense of the world? So in this world, we have to be very careful. To be very careful, we have to be smart and intelligent. The experience of smartness and intelligence, first step is to know what is our goal. Okay, this again, today this one is 13, 12 mantras are there. तो मैं इसका सिर्फ पाठ करता हूँ, आप लोग सुन लो to save the time. ओम अथ अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत औषधि गंधर्वाप्सरस सूक्तम. So Badarayani is the rishi here. Shukadevaji. Badarayani means. Then the devatas are 1 to 16 is Oshadi devatas, 3 and 5 the Apsarasas, 7, 9, 11, 12 are the Gandharvas. They are told, Gandharva Apsaras are told to go away. And all that's sthula, no? All that is kalpita, no, manipulated. अब इतने उपनिषद योगवास्ट पढ़ने के बाद कमल इतना अकल तो आ गया होगा कि ब्रह्मन अलोन इज रियल, एवरीथिंग इज नॉनसेंस. Yesterday again in yoga system, that powerful thing. वशिष्ठ जी डराते धमकाते हुए राम जी को पूछ रहे हैं, वेयर वॉज दैट शरीर ऑफ लीला, व्हेन वॉज दैट, हाउ वॉज दैट, वॉज दैट एनी टाइम देयर रियल बाय इटसेल्फ? Just everything is that Atman with Sachidananda, which alone is called as Brahman. That ultimate sentence our Vasishji told yesterday. Mast mast Sham ke texts. Adding to the morning one. Mornings are the ultimate. Upanishad and Gita तो प्रस्थान है, प्रस्थानत्रय. But इसको complement करते हुए, the fill up the blanks of our morning texts are done in the evening. That's how the Lord has given that opportunity in this life for us to study and grow. This is a blessings. This is a grace. We are proceeding, progress. Intellectual apprehension कर रहे हैं विद्या. Then slowly the Shraddha will come, the Upanishad will happen, then the Viryavattaram bhavati. Now, Om Tvaya Purvamathirvano Jagno Rakshamsyoshadhe Tvaya Jagana Kashyapaha Tvaya Kanvo Agastyaha Tvaya Vayamapsaraso Gandharvan Statayamahe Ajashrungya Jarakshaha Sarvan Gandena Nashaya Nadim Yantvapsarasaha Apam Taramavashvasam गुलगुलोः पीलाः नलद्यौक्षगन्धिः प्रमन्दने तत्परेताप्सरसः प्रतिबुद्धा अभूतना यत्राश्वत्थान्यग्रोधा महावृक्षाः शिखण्डिनः तत्परेताप्सरसः प्रतिबुद्धा अभूतना यत्र वः प्रेङ्खा हरिता अर्जुना उता यत्राघाटाः कर्कट्र्यः संवदन्ति तत्परेताप्सरसः प्रतिबुद्धा अभूतना एयमग्नन्नोषधीनां वीरुधां वीर्यावती अजशृङ्गिराटकी तीक्ष्णशृङ्गी वृषतो आनृत्यतः शिखण्डिनो गन्धर्वस्याप्सरावतेः भिनद्मिमुष्कावपि यामिषेवः भीमा इन्द्रस्य हेतयः शतं वृष्टिरयन्मयीः ताविर्हविरदान् गन्धर्वान् अवकादान् वृषतो भीमा इन्द्रस्य हेतयः शतं वृष्टिर्हिरण्यैः ताभिर्हविरदान् गन्धर्वान् अवकादान् वृषतो अवकादान् अविशोचान् अप्सुज्योतयमामकान् पिशाचान् सर्वान् ओषधे प्रमृणुहि सहस्वच श्वेवैकः कपिरिवैकः कुमारः सर्वकेशकः प्रियो दृश इव भूत्वा गन्धर्वः स च ते स्त्रियः तमितो नाशयामसि ब्रह्मणा वीर्यावताम् जाया इद्वो अप्सरसो गन्धर्वाः पतयो यूयम् अवधावतामर्त्या मर्त्यान्मा सचध्वम्. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Interesting thing. Oh, dear Gandharva Apsaras, from whichever the place we generally you hail from, please go back there, isn't it? And leave me to my goal. When I was reading this, I was feeling to do same prayer. Oh, the Asanatana Avaidika Samskruti, wherever you have come from, including this English language, please go away. Leave our Bharata Mata, our Sanatana Dharma, with its pure, immaculate, pristine, original glory. May there be ashramas and temples alone in Bharata Mata everywhere, where every human being is only the Adhyatmic sadhana, not Adibhautika outer worldly goal, isn't it? There is nothing outer world real at the cost of the inner reality that we have to pursue only to get bound. I was feeling that. चले जा सब, that go back slogans during independence time, the quit Indias, the Simon go backs, we have done. So this we can do. Let all that which polluted, corrupted our pristine Vedic Hindava Sanatana Dharma Sanskriti be gone away. Like whichever is polluting my body, the foreign material, let it go away and leave me with my own health. Don't I ask that? Same way. सारे impurities go away. Wonderful mantra. You can interpret it in big way. So tomorrow, of all these 12 mantras, ek minute I'll give you the meaning. Then we'll rechant that way. Today, itna kafi. Done. Now the last thing of the day, simple common sense thought. Interesting one. एक दो तीन चार बात. Okay. First point, very clear, ruthless. Again, having told, it is left for you, yours, and it left for me, mine. What is that ruthless thought? One key, we have come in on this horizon first and foremost, before anything else, for our own evolution. We have come in, I have come from my own for my own evolution. Full stop. Little you compromise this first thought, everything we keep on thereafter compromise. Thereafter, the compromised life becomes important. Actual life goes away. I have come here only for my evolution. First point. Second is Todaf. Ruthless again. When we are at the standard of studying the Upanishads, we have to have the guts also to understand these things. The second point is any human being in this world, okay, have come with their own prarabdha, have come with their own avidya, their own vasanas, their own egos, their own likes and dislikes, like that so much of dirt and filth inside. Therefore, when you are contacting with them more than what is required or dharma, all the dirt and filth they will impose on you. Are you ready to take all that nonsense? Think about it. Then what? Whatever is my dharma towards the beings, whether it is mother and father, they have their own dirt and filth in them. Whether it is wife or husband, every nonsense, as a jiva, they are carrying the load of fecal matter. Whether it is children, whether friends, all are dirty, useless jivas with all the filth ready to pour on your head if you are attaching to them more than required. And then what is requirement? Just our loving duty of service to them. Full stop. उसके बाद आंख उठाकर देखो मत उनको, whoever it may be. Otherwise, they keep on influence. We ourselves are not convinced. हम खुद ही अपने अंदर के राग द्वेष काम क्रोध अहंकार इससे परेशान हो रहे हैं. And you are adding to it with all the attachments. That's why, except the perfected gurus and yogis, our attachment should not be there anywhere. And here it's not attachment, it is devotion, respect. All else are only knowingly or unknowingly trouble only us on our path. That when we allow them by giving extra importance. That extra importance is called attachment. Remove that, but fulfill your duties. Have love, have kindness, have sympathy, do the sadhana, yet be wise to protect your inner personality from the influence of anyone. अब किसी को दोस्त बना दिया, वो सब अपने बेवकूफ़ी सारा तो आपके सर पे डालेगा. He will tell you, let us go there, let us go here. All put together pollutes only our mind, our stability, our goal. All of that is distracted. Kai ko? That's why the first point. We have come for our evolution. Children, bring them up, give them freedom. If they haven't anything, anytime, you be ready to help. More than that, you trouble them also, and we get troubled by them. As we said the point, it is applicable the other way around also. कि मैं खुद ही इतना गंदा हूँ, व्हेन आई होल्ड ऑन टू अदर्स, मेरी गंदगी भी उनको उनके ऊपर डालता हूँ. पहले अपने को धो लो. Is it not right? We have to be in this world, isn't it? And we have to do our duties. Only for that we have done. We have come here. Other than that, on any other pretext, when we give value, importance, attachment to anybody, that jiva's negativity is coming in us and extra new prarabdhas are created. And all of these are for those who are the adhyatmika sadhakas for Brahma Vidya, of Brahma Vidya. उनके लिए ये बात है. Everything is not for everyone. To which audience I am addressing it, I am very clear. So others should not complain to me. हम स्वामी जी आप ऐसा कहते हो तो फिर इस दुनिया में सारे सोशलिज्म चला जाएगा, लोग एक दूसरे से दूर रहेंगे. अरे वो तो मैंने कहा ना, अपना ड्यूटी करो, प्यार से करो, छोड़ के जाओ थोड़ी कहा मैंने. Protect yourself, protect others. Like physically somebody has a disease and it is contagious. Are you not careful? Everybody is mentally diseased. Those diseases are contagious at the mind level. So you have to be careful there. This understanding related detachment is called vairagya. And we are not hating anybody. Never in life hate anybody. Adveshta sarvotara. Mahavidvishavai. Don't dislike anybody. No need at all. Love everyone. No hatred, no disliking, pure love to all. What is not there is attachment. Isn't it? Attachment in such a way, you influence that person with all your negativity and get influenced also. Okay, this is the second point. Third and fourth are also equally crucial. Only heading will be told. Baki soch lo. What is it? In our own life, when I have come for my own evolution, first, pinpointedly, pinpointedly, you know, what are my problems and what are my sufferings? Pinpointedly note them exactly, locate them. And all sufferings are because of our problems, and all problems are our own mistakes. And all our mistakes are our bevakufi ignorance only. So pinpointedly know what are our shortcomings, our problems, etc. And pinpointedly aiming at them, sort them out. है कि नहीं? ये थोड़ा आर्ट है, ये फिर दिमाग लगाओ तो होता है. लाइक ए डॉक्टर, स्पेशली द डेंटिस्ट, व्हेन यू गो टू हिम, ही विल पिनपॉइंटेडली नो वेयर एग्जैक्टली द प्रॉब्लम. देन ही सेज दैट ये देखो ये दांत ऐसा है, इसको आरटीसी आरसीटी करो या नहीं तो कैप लगाओ. ही टेल्स इट pinpointed only. Other he will not touch. Or any ear problem, exactly that it treats, not the other. So to locating the problem in our life, what exactly is my problem? What are the things because I am suffering? What are the negativities in me, mistakes in me? है ना? उसको देखो ना, हम कभी सोचते ही नहीं मैं कहाँ गड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ. And all others point out where do we go wrong. And we are egoistic, we don't listen to them. We only justify, we only fight with them. That's okay, different topic another day. But यहाँ इतना तो exactly my laziness is my problem. My attachment is my problem. Isn't it? My extrovertedness is my problem. My this activity which I should not do is my problem. Locate karo na. What are the problems? Then shoot them there. Just like in the national level, the government has to locate where are the problems to the whole country where they are popping up. So they have to eliminate them in our life also. Big subject it is. Lack of time, I am giving an idea. 3 points. Fourth one, exactly same way. Pinpointedly locate what is the goal. ये तो प्रॉब्लम एंड सॉल्यूशन का एक सेट हो गया. Now is the goal and means. Pinpointedly know the goal. And you and I are much luckier than others that through everyday Upanishadic listening, effortlessly we are given that all data to decide pinpointedly the goal has to be Paramatma only. ये तो डेटा दिया गया है, बाकी को नहीं मिला जो क्लासेस में नहीं आते. तो pinpointedly the goal and precisely again for that goal what are my sadhanas and just involve in them only. Without doing these things, where from all the agitations in the mind should come, where the mind should be attached to so many things and beings and projects. अरे वो सब जिनको ऐसा लक्ष्य नहीं है उस तरह के अज्ञानियों के लिए. We have crossed all those levels. That's how we have to feel for ourselves. Not an ego here, not an arrogance, not I am holier than others attitude. No, no. हमको ये भी चाहिए. I have just gone through all that gamut and nonsense. That's why I am given the Upanishadic study. I have to look above, look up to, look higher only, not the lower one. So pinpointedly the goal, pinpointedly the means, apply. The means, follow the means to reach the goal. So the goal and means will give me the ananda, and the problem and diagnosing the problem and destroying it removes the dukkha from me. That you can do when the all other nonsense for the world you give up. And that you can do. First point, when I know that I have come here for my own improvement. That's why every one of us come independently only. अकेले ही आते हैं. Even the twins अकेले ही आते हैं. अकेले भी जाते हैं. The whole world in between is to help us to grow. That art, how to take the help to grow, we have to know, not the ignorance to get lost. Have we come here in this world to get lost or what? And that's what we are doing. And nobody who are in this life with us will be in the next life. No, none of them did we bring anyone of the last life. कोई है ही नहीं. But the habits, the way we related the people, all those samskaras we brought. So what we do now with the beings around us proves that what nonsense we brought from the earlier life. If it is nonsensical. Sensible if we are relating means we brought that wisdom. In same way, in this life what we are carrying for the next. इतना ही बात है जितने भी जन्म मिले every life till I reach Paramatma alone is my goal. In every life, with whatever the surroundings I am given, facilities I am given, I only work towards that. If this conviction, clarity are not there, and we give licentiousness, freedom to our own mind, nothing but destruction, nothing but derailment, nothing but delay in reaching the goal. This is a common sense thought, spiritual common sense thought, little heavy dose वाला. है ना. और हमको क्या प्रॉब्लम है, कितना भी डोज दे दो छोड़ के चले जाते हैं. We don't carry any load, no. So nothing to worry. So we can listen to such things and help whichever the extent we can. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadah Shrutimatre Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you for your patience, wonderful beings. Let us study Gita.